What up, what up? Mac TV Podcast, music, art, culture, knowledge. At the undisclosed location, I ain't gonna say where we at, you know what I'm saying? But you know, introduce yourself. Who are y'all, man?
I go by Dab the Guy on Instagram.
What's going on? My name is Devon. I go by 449 find on Instagram. We dog breeders, so yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so what's the name of the kennel?
Rich Activity Kennels.
Rich Activity.
Yeah, Rich Activity Kennels. The name came from just like I said, what we believe in. Like when I say rich, it's as in spirit, not as in wealth. So it's something that we do not at a cost. Like it's something we do for free. Like on our spare time, like it's a passion for us.
So y'all take EBT?
Nah. The whole thing, man. Cash. Or private. We take private too.
Okay. So how long y'all been running the kennel?
We've been running the kennel roughly 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah, we started during the break of the pandemic. That's when everything started.
Oh, so y'all started this during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was one of those last resorts. Like, what can we do? What can we do to better ourselves? Like jobs closing, so we did what we love, and we love dogs. So we train, breed.
Oh, y'all train them too?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So okay, so when you train a dog, like what does that consist of? What does that look like?
We have bite sleeves. We have the bite sleeve. We have masks.
Okay.
So command, sit, stay, watch, and then it's go. So once they don't go, they go to the bite sleeve, they hold, they shake, and once we say release.
Let go.
So that's a game to them. So
Okay.
that's what we do.
So I'm a nursing student. I'm in nursing school right now, and one of the things I like to talk about is just like the body anatomy.
Okay.
And one of the things that I heard is like pit bulls, like they're
No man.
the skulls are don't bite the J's, don't bite the J's. I heard like the structure of the skull of a pit bull, it like suppresses the brain growth.
Okay.
And that makes them extra violent. Is that true, or is that just like some
I believe it's really up to the owner.
Okay.
Because I think dogs are really loyal. So if a person is on that type of time to where they're doing criminal behavior, the dog is like, this is normal life to me. This is every day. This isn't crime. My owner does this. So it comes from like how you brought up. If you're brought up in that vicious type of mindset in the darkness or bathing at dogs, then that's what you're gonna get.
So it's not. So you're saying it's basically nurture over nature.
Right.
They're not naturally. They're pretty much inclined to do whatever. They reflect what they see their owners do.
Exactly. And
But there's also a difference. Where she is, she's a bully. So bullies and pit bulls are completely different.
I thought it was the same.
No. So I'm saying like he not saying like she's not a pit bull.
Wait. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
I see the ears. I see the nose. It looked like they be bench pressing. I thought it was all the same.
No. So as you can see, she's a very like muscular built dog. So she's a bully. So bullies come with a different kind of temperament, and they're like service animals. They're very affectionate.
Okay.
Pit bulls, when you see pit bulls, they're normally like skinnier, and they're like mini crackheads in a sense. Like they always hyper. They always
Crackheads, though?
Yeah. So it's like pit bulls are like you can get a pit bull for like $300.
Okay.
But a bully is gonna run you $15 to $3.
Okay. Start now. Okay.
Yeah. Cause a lot of people pick for like the muscle, the genetics of the dog. Like she came out with like muscle, like broad and built like that. She don't get fed once a day, but they have the stature of bigger dogs.
it's more so of a breed that you take to a dog show. You show off. You dress up in designer. It's one of those show off breeds. Like I say, it's a mix between pit bull, mastiff, I think the paddle.
Okay.
It's a different couple breeds mixed
Okay,
together.
so y'all brothers educated.
Yeah. It's something we love.
That's what's up. Ain't on no hood shit. Like y'all really okay.
Yeah.
You study your craft.
Right.
Okay, so what? All right, so let's say I want to holler at Rich Activity Kennels. What are the dogs? What type of dogs do you have?
So right now we have English bulldogs. We have a micro exotic bully.
What does that look like?
She is a micro exotic bully.
A crew?
Yeah, crew. Yeah.
Oh, it's crew. Okay.
So she's only about 12 to 13 inches. This
Okay.
is the tallest she's gonna get, broad body. Our pocket bully, he's about 16 inches.
Okay.
Bigger, blocky head. Weighs about.
No, why they call him pockets? Because he sounds like he's bigger.
He's big,
Weight-wise,
yes.
Okay.
Besides, he's like,
You got the.
yeah.
Okay.
Same type of stance. Our XLs, this is the more big, broader dog. It's still an American bully, but he's the more taller, on the taller, larger size.
Okay, so you got pocket bullies, and you got the XLs. And
XLs.
the XLs are bigger than the pocket bullies.
Right, of course.
Now, what are their temperaments like? Are they naturally pretty affectionate? You said?
Pretty affectionate, lazy dogs. They love to sleep, play. They love to be loyal to their owners.
Okay.
And we also have teacup Yorkies too for people who don't like.
Oh, really?
dogs.
What about this thing? What's with the
Like,
Yorkies?
look.
See, okay, so we like to how we breed. We go off of trends.
Okay.
So right now, teacup Yorkies is like a small dog for girls who, maybe into fashion. They want something a little small, nothing to take care of, or old people. They want a dog, but he doesn't pull them. It's
Right.
no bigger maintenance. 4 or
Right.
5 pound dog. So
Okay.
people who don't want big dogs, we have all types of sizes.
Now, do you like? From looking at your page, I feel like you just have a love for animals in general.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, what is there like a favorite animal you have? Or?
My favorite animal would be, I would say a shark, a great white shark.
That's random as hell, bro.
What? A great white shark, yo, like, if you see like how massive, like, I just like how big they are. They
Okay.
just like run the ocean, like,
Yeah.
it's
for real.
things out here bigger than me. But I tell your ass up, like,
Right.
you don't want to mess with a shark.
Now, I remember I went to the Georgia Aquarium a month ago, and I found out that like sharks have an internal sonar, so they can hear what's moving. They can hear the fish moving around them, and they can pick up on their body heat.
Right, yeah.
That's a hell of an advantage.
It is.
So yeah, it was
It's a lose-lose. Like, you'll never
For real,
it's a
for
lose-lose.
real.
The thing about any animal, I'll be a polar bear.
Okay, why polar bear?
I think they're just very unique. The fact that polar bears are actually brown, but the snow and the temperature makes the snow different white is unique to me. Being able to withstand the cold, I love to sleep in the cold. My AC is on all year round.
Even in the winter?
Even in the winter, like I can always, just cuddle up. So I'd rather just be, I ain't no wild.
Okay.
Thing myself.
Okay. That's what's up. Y'all brothers is on some real Animal Kingdom shit.
Oh yeah, growing up it was always Animal Planet. This going to the library getting books about snakes.
Hold on, stop. This black man just said in 2022, where was you going?
To the
To the
library.
library? Okay, say less.
Yeah, we grew up going to the library, check out books about snakes and animals and stuff. So that's how we learn.
Okay, I respect that, black man. Okay, so like, what do you think is like the biggest misunderstanding that people have about dogs?
I think
Like one thing you wish everybody knew, like.
I wish that people understood that they're companions. Like a lot of people look at them as like designer things and like materialistic items instead of just a pet. So they actually really come in handy, especially like bullies. Like a lot of people look at our dogs and they be like, "Oh my God, she's gonna bite." And like, she hasn't even went in your direction yet. But,
Right.
I mean, I feel like bullies and I feel like dogs are pretty much like the black people of the animal kingdom. Like they get judged and.
Yeah.
People have all these bans against them. They want to be aggressive. Like, they can't do what normal people do or normal dogs do. They can't go to the park and play. It's all they want to bite it because of what they look and stuff like that. But, I guess I wish people just understood how to actually take care of a dog.
How do you
People
take
don't.
care of a dog?
It's more so. It's not about like the training. It has to do about communication. Once your dog knows who you are as a person, that communication piece can take out a long way because you know me, I know you, and I know you understand what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
So now you understand. I can be able to train you. I can sit, stay, we can play.
So it's non-verbal. It's almost like it's a spiritual connection.
Yeah.
My thing I would say is what I would learn from dogs is forgiveness.
I'm listening. I gotta hear this.
And when I say forgiveness, I think we as humans, we often forget who really love us. I can have a hard day at work. They could be getting pounded, and the first person that's really happy to see me is my dog. They're wagging, they're excited. I could not feed this dog. Hey, you bit me. I'm not gonna feed you. And that dog is gonna still love me. Hey, owner, I'm happy to see you. Hey, I want to treat. I want to love. I want to help. Rub me. And they forgive at a rate that humans, we're not so forgiving. If I do something to you, you may hold a grudge with me for the rest of your life because that's just the type of person you might be. But like for dogs, like they have no choice but to forgive in order to be accepted. So that's what I would want to take from dogs.
I can expect all this, man.
Yeah, it's the mental.
Cause you have to understand, when people look at us, they think that we just, some thugs, we got dreads. Like, people actually think that we're not educated, but we're very intelligent. Like, top of our class at graduation, 4 out of college with academic scholarship. Like, the boy smart. Like,
we went to school for college for business administration.
Okay.
So that's how the breeding, it kind of ties together because we know how to sell the market.
It was already in you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was breeding. We did our first breeding at 16. We had pit bulls at the time. Our dad gave us our first dog. We took care of it. We raised it, and
You said pit bulls?
yeah.
Okay.
So it started with pit bulls, and it just grew and manifested itself as something bigger. So.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm just reflecting on what you just said. Got me looking in the mirror. Am I forgiving? Wow, man.
And people be like, why? How are you? I'm like, I spend a lot of time with a lot of different animals. So that gives me the knowledge to know different people or know different personalities because it's like, hey, I done had a snake. Or a snake don't come out as much. Or he can have a grumpy day, or he can be, he's just gonna be a snake.
Right.
Or we have a dog. My dog is always happy. I can't do no wrong with my dog. He gonna forever be loyal. Hey, come here. He gonna come. He gonna play, rub, protect me with his life. But am I willing to do the same for him? Am I always loving and forgiving when he upsets me? It's like, whoa, let me change myself. Let me see how I can be a bigger change to the world. So it's like, each one teach one. Let's go!
I feel a connection with y'all brothers. Like, not no weird stuff.
Yeah.
I rock with y'all, man.
I think he taught me that. We had went to this Kennels one time, and the dogs was miserable. The moment they just was dying to be petted. The moment you touch them, you just feel the sorrow and like just touching them was just enough for them.
You feel it?
Yes, I was like, wow, brother, like you feel that? I'm like, yeah. He was like, this is how dogs have feelings too. I'm like, wow. So the connection of peace with the dogs is like it's real. Like it can take you a long way, man. Like these dogs do whatever we want.
Right.
They people pleasers. So
wow.
just no, it's just weird. A lot of people have to understand dogs. Like people, me. I'm a dog person. I talk to them on a regular basis.
Okay.
I treat myself as I'm the leader of the pack, and I tell them that all the time. Like I'm the leader. Like I do this. This is my role.
Right.
Because bullies, they'll try you, and they tell you.
So how do you handle that?
By being dominant.
Oh,
like once you catch on to what they're doing, because bullies can be assholes for real. Like I'm telling you, like
they went from forgiving to
once you meet Kane, you're gonna see like Kane is the most trained dog I've ever seen.
Okay.
But now that we got them, he doesn't listen. Kane is gonna embarrass you in public because he know better.
Shows out. It's like a child in a sense. Like if you want attention, I'm gonna make you pay attention to me. And you be like, what? So it's just like, well, since you're gonna do that, I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna turn my head. So now you're like, oh, you gonna ignore me? I want to judge you. So now I'm gonna listen. So it's all about give and take. Like it's a strategy game. Like it's all a mental game. So that's what we had to learn. Like
consistency.
Yes. Because if you're not consistent, they'll run on you. And people be like, a dog can't run on you. Yes, you can. You have this 80, 100-pound dog. You can't walk. I want to lay on you.
Right.
I want to have to go to work. Nah, you want to walk me. Or I'm going to burn up your house. I'm going to trip your floor. I want to make you.
So you got to set the tone.
Set the tone. Red flags got to be corrected first day. There are no, he's a puppy, let it pass. Let him pass behavior. It leads to bigger problems.
Wow. So let me ask you this. And being business owners, what have y'all learned about life?
I've learned personally that patience plays a big part in life. Being young, I started my business at 20. Well, we started this business at 25. So spending that $3,000 and you spending like $3,000 again and $5,000, you like, okay, I'm gonna get a return next day, next week. So it's like not having the success and other that you're around other kennel brothers and they cashing out. I got 20,000, I got 40,000. It's like we haven't seen nothing. So it's like we had to be dedicated to what we want to do. Okay, stay passionate, stay determined. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So when it finally happens, it's like okay, you have to literally wait your turn. You can't give up when others are winning around you. You have to stay determined until you win.
And I think a deeper lesson in that is y'all didn't hate.
No hate.
Y'all didn't hate. Like y'all knew, our time was gonna come, so we gonna stay down.
It's enough money for everybody to win.
Yeah.
I don't care what business you have. If you sell cups, sell shirts, it's enough money out here for everybody to be successful. Everybody to show love. We don't hold information. If you want something involved in a car, I share that information. Or your business can be my business. We can swap labor. It doesn't matter. It's love out here for everybody.
I think that one of the biggest keys about being an entrepreneur is waiting your turn, because it was times we were watching dudes come out with a litter that was worth some money, and we know y'all, we know what y'all doing. we do the same thing y'all doing. But it was like waiting our turn. It's like when it's our turn and we finally did what we was doing, it was like people was like, oh, y'all doing it, like, but y'all for real, how legit. I'm in my parts telling white people how to be their dog. I'm telling them I try to charter people for training and defense training. They're like, oh, you serious? Like, yeah. So it's like when it's your time, your call, like the client's gonna be there. The puppies and the dogs gonna always be there. So it's like just what's your turn.
Gotcha. Wow. Came here trying to do an interview. I'm getting some life.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
Jeez. Okay. So where y'all from originally?
We from Atlanta.
Okay, from the A. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real Atlanta. We ain't talking about the Snellville.
Before the island, we used to ride the bike and ride the scooters and skates outside. Like we from Atlanta. Like.
Okay. ABS.
ABS.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in closing, anything y'all want to leave us with?